Ready, Reagan? Green beans! Green beans! Look! Ooh, that's good! What do you think of that? You like it? Is it better than the squash?
Do you think, Ray Ray? What do you think, Stink? Your diaper's gonna be real stink.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be green. Ooh. I think she really likes them.
I think so. So we've had.
Hopper, get off of me. I'm not playing with you right now. Okay, totally ignore. I have a call it what you want, pimple, zit, cold sore. Again, call it what you want. But I have a little blemish on my lip. But don't judge me. William went to the post office and he took Reagan with him so I could get a little bit more sleep. But I have to be up now. I work in a bit, so I had gotten dressed and ready with my day. I'm gonna feed the dogs. Cut me some slack. I did the first weigh-in on video fully clothed with my shoes on, so it's gonna be obviously wonky. I'm holding this camera. It was a lot lower before I had gotten dressed. I'm not drinking anything yet, but nonetheless, I'm wearing several pounds of clothes, I've noticed, because when I step on, it puts me at 164.2. Dang! Dang! I think that deserves celebrating when I'm out. It smells strong. So, I am not a health expert. In fact, I am so far from a health expert. I probably have no stand more than a hair high to talk on. I do not know anything about health or about proper dieting when it comes to an adult or an infant. I just know if it comes in a box or through a drive-through window that it's fake. That's all I know. When it comes to my personal health, at the moment, I am trying my hardest to avoid processed foods, and I'm lumping a lot of things into that category to the point that I'm taking it a little extreme with what I consider processed foods, and I'll admit that I do believe that rice and most pastas I feel fall under the category of processed foods. I think the only reason they wouldn't is if they're truly natural. I don't think, it's funny. I don't even know if you slap the word organic on something, if that makes me somehow feel better about the situation. I just feel like it's still fake. I don't know how else to put it. Anyway, so Will bought oatmeal. It has added iron. We've not opened it or prepared it for Reagan. She's not really eating. She's mostly just spitting things out.
What are you talking about her?
Sorry, Reagan. But I think it counts as processed. I think it's fake. But I don't think because it's considered under that process umbrella that I'm going to be one of those mothers who doesn't let Reagan eat the food in this world, because otherwise she's going to for sure become addicted when she rebels, and she'll be more inclined to rebel. I just want to make sure I set the foundations in our household as true to nature in reality as possible. Like I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian. I'm not looking to go to those extremes. I am just looking to, again, remove processed foods. But with that being said, I knew that oral vitamins only go so far, and those are fake and processed. Those are made in a lab. So I don't want Reagan to not have the proper development she needs. So we bought the oatmeal. We have not made any food with it yet, but we have it. What Will did do is, don't laugh, it's a little gross. Inside here, this is an old jam jar, but he bought a steak at the store and he cooked it in the oven, steamed it up, and then he blended it, and that's what this is. So this is beef, and they say that babies should have liver or oatmeal for sources of iron, and so Will made beef puree.
Yeah, I mean, I can do this for you without you if you want, just so that we can hopefully get an answer.
3:30.
I mean, I can, if it's out of office space, I want to definitely make sure that we tell them that, before, just review it and at least let us know without call. If she needs a call, maybe.
Yeah. And
Okay, so I am officially off the phone. That call, whew, I feel like that call was productive only because it took a couple months to actually have any sort of solution to this. Outside of literally being mindful that I have been working on this for months, that call was not necessary at all. I feel my points were well explained in my email. The order of events were well put, and that was a call where the team on the phone was literally about to send me elsewhere. I asked one question like, okay. But does it matter that A happened before B? And then suddenly now they need to do some research. Don't you love how it literally works that way sometimes? We are trying to import this file for like the what? Fifth time, Reagan? It's not working. Me and Reagan today, we went on a walk during lunch. Daddy's been good at walking with Reagan, but Daddy had to go pick up eyeglasses. Daddy had to go return his work computer. Daddy's not working with Mommy no more. But that's perfectly fine, because now he works from home. I have imported the attached report, let me know if you need any payroll files. I love you. I do. I love you even though you was hugging your mommy and I'm hugging you. You tired? Yeah. *02/19. You're making Mommy eat your eyeball. Here, let's lay you down on Mommy. Yeah, then you relaxing. Yeah, then you relax here, your Pappy. I love you. I know. 02 believe this month's almost over, Reagan? Let go. They're dirty in the top. That's okay. We'll have to clean them later. Maya. You feeling good, Reagan? It's not super cold today. Me and Reagan are enjoying this walk on Mommy's lunch, and I am feeling really spaced out today. I don't know what it is. I woke up this morning and I felt fine, had coffee, and then I assume by the time the coffee kicked in, I started feeling as if I was sleeping, and I feel like I've been sleeping since 11 something, but I'm awake and I'm working, but I feel as if I'm sleeping. I guess who's 6 months old today? Reagan's 6 months old today. It's her half birthday. Yay! Let's go celebrate with Daddy and see what he's doing. So you're making food for the week?
Yeah. So, chicken, potatoes, some pork.
You don't remember a time before Reagan?
Not as hard to.
Really? I think it's easy for me to remember still. Like, before we had to wake up and think about Reagan, we would just wake up and think about each other. I need to study this, so we are going to study together. Let's do calculations. Fringe style. In January, an employee is transferred from California to Atlanta, Georgia. Her company expects her to be in Atlanta for more than 39 weeks. Based on the employer paid moving expenses listed below, calculate the total taxable moving expenses. I barely remember these questions from the FPC. Oh, that's correct. That's all of them added up. Question 2. A company reimburses its employees for parking expenses at Park and Ride for transit fare cards. During 1 month, employee documents spending $385 on parking and $385 on bus fare. Calculate the portion of transportation fringe that the employer must include in the employee's taxable income. If there's no taxable fringe benefit, report 0. Well, it's so convenient that it's $385 twice. But the excluded amount is $270 for 2020, so $500 is taxable. Tell me I'm wrong. It's wrong. Employers may exclude fringe up to $270 per month. Why is that not 385 times 2 minus 270? Why is that not 500? Employers may include 270 per month. It's not per. Oh, heck no, it's not per. 385 minus 270 is 115 times 2. It's not 230, I can tell you that. That's not right. I'm gonna put it, but that's not right. Oh, BS. I call total BS. Parking fringe counts and the transit fare count as separate. You got one generous employer. Wow. I don't agree. I'm not even an employer and I don't agree. It's Friday, Reagan. Yay!
Begin workout.
Friday. Happy Ray. So, Reagan ate bananas today. She really liked them. You did. You actually swallowed them. And she opened her mouth and she didn't push any of them out with her tongue. Well, she did towards the end. It was her first time eating bananas. Yeah. Yes, you. That's right, Ray. Yeah. All right, well, I'll update you when we get to the swing. Hi, Will. This bike stinks.
I'm about to go eat mine.
We're doing a bike ride since the swings were full. All right, Reagan Page, we are making doggy foods. The sweet potatoes have been added to the bowls, right? Now, Copper got chicken, so Kona gets ground beef. I did actually get a haircut yesterday. They cut off a lot. My hair was not touching my butt. It was above my butt. If I put my hand to my back, I could feel my hair without having to tip my head back. So it was that long. I didn't take great pictures. It's funny, while they were cutting my hair, I did not even look at the ground to see how much hair accumulated on the ground. Normally I look down, but for whatever reason I didn't. I'll at least let you see it. It's still, I would say it's short, but I don't know if you'd argue that this is long. I don't know at what point hair becomes medium versus short and long, but it does hit my shoulders. It's not short to my shoulders, it's beyond. I can put it up. I asked for some like layering just to give it something. I'm not sure one way or another if that really happened. It does the job. Okay, so we are going to Erica and Heather's house. We are bringing the entire family crew. But first, Will is running into the post office. He's gonna send a letter the old-fashioned way. We blew through all of our forever stamps, sending cards over the holidays and birthdays, and so we are balancing a little bit of self-control, but also we don't really want to buy a book of stamps. So in the event we need postage, we're just popping into the post office rather than, again, buying all the stamps. I don't really know if that is for any specific purpose outside of we just don't want to buy a book of stamps. How you feel, Will?
Well, I put some peanut butter on a bread, and I put it in my mouth, and my stomach's calming down, so I feel good. I can't feel my legs, because they're like so tired.
What happened?
Did 25 miles on the bike this morning.
Dang, 25-mile bike ride. That's not just over multiple days, people. That was in one go.
3 hours. Got there 1 mile together.
So even though Will had done his bike ride, I felt like going for a walk. So on top of his bike ride, he's going for a walk with me and the family. Not on the metal side. You can have the rubber side.
Wow, she was trying to eat.
You're so messy. How'd you get so messy? What are you eating, Reagan? What are those? What is that? That's avocado and banana mash? Ooh, that's some good food. That's delicious. Is that good? You having a good old time? You screaming? Yeah. You still hungry? You got hunger in that belly? Here. What you think, Stink? I'm blurry. Okay, so Will is at the store with Reagan. They are picking up some fruits, so we can have some fruit for her to eat. She seemed to do very well with the avocado banana mixture, so he is running off to the store to just go get her some more fruits. She also seems to like oranges, so I'm sure he'll be just picking up a couple citruses. I do know that we need to push for more veggies, but either way, she seems to be doing well with the fruit. And while I'm here, I'm not telling Will. I did ask that we go out to the store after work. I know we really need to take time and study. Will has the SHRM coming up in a couple months, and I am taking the CPP this month, but I might take it next month. I don't know. So this Saturday is, Will's home, so I have to talk quick. So this Saturday is, dogs! They're doing a light the night for amyloidosis, the disease that Will's dad, Reagan's Peepaw, has passed from. And so we're going to go to a water tower here in Arizona to go see. It's going to be lit up with red burgundy lights to remember those who are fighting. Will had said the other night he was writing a letter to his dad because he just missed him, wanted to kind of write something nice. And so at first I thought we should on Saturday do a little celebration before the water tower where we light a paper lantern and release it up into the sky. But then I was reading that you shouldn't do that because of the fire hazards here, especially in Arizona. So because we can't do that, I was trying to think of something a bit more creative for remembering those who've passed. Something that is as sweet as letting go of a balloon or releasing a note to the heavens in a lantern. And I thought since he was writing a letter to his dad, rather than letting that letter go or burning that letter, what if he wrote the letter or something nice on paper and we plant that letter in the ground and it grows? And then I discovered there's a craft called seed paper that you can make at home where you soak shredded paper in water, then blend it to make a pulp. Then you mix in, not blend, seeds like wildflowers. So I'd like to go to the store and go pick up some seeds. Once it's all mixed up, then you spread it out flat and you press it with towels to get it nice and thin, and then you wait a few days for it to dry out, and then you essentially have paper with seeds in it. We're making our seed paper. We got our blender. You want to see it? Here, you hold this one. You rip that one for mommy. Rip it. You ripping that up too? You helping us rip that up? Guess that's good enough in any event. So the idea is next time he wants to write, he can write a letter on seeded paper. And then when we plant the letter, flowers will bloom. So he can write a letter to his dad and it will grow. Yeah, it'll be like a message of life in a way. But that's the idea, to try to make it sweet like that. We have our pulp. We'll get some wildflower seeds and we'll mix it with the pulp, and then we'll spread the seed. Yeah. We'll leave the pulp sitting for a bit and hopefully it'll only get better from here.
Thank you, Daddy.
All right, we got this all spread. I'm gonna try to get it thinner. So we spread the paper. We mixed in the seeds. We had picked up a wildflower carpet mix. All right, so this is a morning in the Sparks house. Reagan is eating bananas. I did mix baby cereal with the bananas. They're right. I know it goes against my belief. That's not it. Honestly, if it fills her up and has the nutrients in it that she needs, then that's all that I care about. So she seems to like it okay. I tried giving her straight baby cereal the other day and she wasn't super interested. So I do think having bananas mixed with it is making it really good. Your nanner cereal. I actually don't have a ton of cereal in here. It's mostly puree nanners. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, see, Mommy got you all dressed. And she took off your bow, and she took off, ooh, banana booger. She took off your shoes. And she has a feeling you're gonna need a bath, but we're gonna try to be careful. I am working. Will is on the phone. He had some candidate interviews. He had to kind of flip-flop his schedule around. You're Reagan. And so he was a little bit busier than he thought he would be just because of the unpredicted schedule. So I'm kind of on Reagan duty right now. She was doing okay in the swing, but not too well after a bit. Okay, so this report looks clean. You like those nanners, huh? You want more? These look like little boogers. Do you like it? I don't really taste the oatmeal. I just taste the bananas. My files, oh, here we go. I was gonna say they don't exist, Reagan. They don't exist. Give me this. You want more? That is a lot of food you're polishing off. Okay, so I took the paper and I cut it, but it doesn't look as nice as I thought it would. But these are the sheets nonetheless. I feel like it came out okay. I just don't know if he's gonna be able to write on it. Hey, Will.
Yeah.
So it didn't come out that well, but I have your paper.
And the seeds are already in here,
Yeah.
and I can now come in and take like a Sharpie.
I thought you'd be able to write on it with pencil, but
And be like,